Hello everyone and welcome to another Minecraft build tutorial. There's going to be a time lapse in the description below, so check it out if you're interested. It's going to be a block by block tutorial. And in this video we're going to be making a little hobbit hole. They're pretty easy to make because it's just wood, and then you have to mine out the cave. So you might have to find some iron, some coal, and it's a pretty easy cave, and it's kind of unlimited space because you can just go down if the hill's not long enough. So here I am making a hobbit hole. There's not much to it if you just stick to the design, so yeah, it's pretty good. If you want, you can make it wider or longer depending how you want it. So that's pretty good. It looks a little bit wonky right now, but you know, I guess it's fine. So yeah, it's pretty good. We're gonna have some slabs there, and some more slabs on the top for some detailing, I suppose. And now, that looks better. We're going to be adding some spruce as a little frame, because you know how with logs in the houses I've built before. In my first build tutorial, the logs were like a frame, so it's like that too. You know, just to give it some more depth, if you know what I mean. Now you're an English teacher. Write about the meaning of this hobbit hole in life or detention. So yeah, I guess the two spruce slabs look a little bit weird, but I haven't noticed that yet until I finish the whole little frame there. And this isn't going to be the only. You could just stick with the one little hobbit hole. But I'm gonna do more because, you know, the more the merrier, and it's nice to have a window to look into the outside. So yeah, there we go. First hobbit hole. There we go. So we're gonna be making another little hole, but it's gonna be wider than the first one. See the little gap difference, maybe by one block, I suppose. So we're gonna make this wider, and then we're gonna try to connect to this here, so it looks nicer. And boop, there we go. And put some of that up. And now I guess it looks a little bit wonky if you just do it like that, but you know what? That's okay, really, because I guess it looks fine. You won't really notice that much if you just look at it for a little bit. And there we go. There's the first little hole. There's the second little hole, I mean. There we go. That looks pretty nice. We're gonna be making another spruce frame for this one too. It's gonna be pretty good. We're just gonna replace those planks, and then yeah, I just had to check for a minute so I didn't screw up. Oh yeah, that looks a lot better. Okay, use stairs there if you want to, but spruce planks also work if you have enough. So I'm just checking to make sure I don't screw up, and yeah. Basically, you could just mine into the cave, and then, you know, that's your house, and then you could just decorate the outside as you have chests and stuff. I turned the stone into dirt because I know there's going to be some of you guys who get upset that there's two stone blocks surrounded by a bunch of dirt, so I just took off that stone. So this is a little bit expensive if you want to add a second little circle to the hobbit hole. Oh, I think I messed up. No, I didn't. I think. And this is the part. I think this is the easiest part, where you just you do a little bit of terraforming. I'm not the best, but I know what I'm doing. So you just wanna, if you want, yeah. Basically, you just hide you hide the birch on top, like behind the ring. You just you hide it so it looks like it's more connected inside the hill or the mountain, wherever you're working on. And we're just gonna be filling up that in. So yeah, we're gonna be replacing the birch there for the dirt. The reason I put the birch in the first place is to act like a like a little frame. Like, you know how when you make your nether portal, sometimes you make it out of cobblestone, so you have somewhere to work with if you want to make a big nether portal or a fancy one. So yeah, you could stop here. So long if you just need the house. I hope you have a nice day, and please, if you like the video, like it. Alright. If you're still around, you want some more detail. Yay! So we're gonna have some slabs here, and then I have some blocks ready. I actually have some blocks ready, so I'm just searching my inventory for 5 minutes. So we have some trapdoors there because I think they look better. Oh, I can't put trapdoors there, so that kind of sucks. So yeah. You see, we're gonna use this first part as a window, and I don't think you really need a tutorial for a window. So, you know, I'm just gonna speed it up here. You'll get the basic understanding. We're gonna be using concrete though, for the little background, since it's better than looking at dirt. So yeah, we're just gonna be doing that. So yeah, that's it really. That might have gone a little bit too fast, but if you just slow it down a little bit, I think it'll be easy to grasp. I mean, it's just a window. Just by looking at it, I think you get the basic idea. Yep. So now we're gonna be working with the little to the entrance of our house. We're gonna be using the blue wood. I think crimson, because I forgot what they're called. So the blue wood. So even though those are covered by trapdoors, we're still going to be putting doors, because I know there's going to be someone who's going to say, "Oh my god, you missed that! You missed the wood there!" So, and also because I think if we're going to do something inside, that's not just a cave, then I think you should cover the whole thing in the wood. And I can't believe I forgot the glass panes, because you're still going to have little windows in here too. So, but they're going to be smaller, so I'm just going to still do the concrete thing. There we go. You know, I forgot to put wood under the glass, but I think you won't forget that, right? There we go. Nice little hobbit hole. You can stop watching here if you don't want any more detail. You just need the house and that's it. So yeah, goodbye. Have a nice day. Please like if you enjoyed it, and I hope you have a good day. Bye bye. I'm just doing some little cleaning up that little hole there with the tiny hill. You know, and there you go. See you guys if this is all you want. Well, you guys are still around, so you must want more. So, you know, pictures of hobbit holes that I've seen. Some of them have a fence around them, so so no meanies get in, and they're safe. So we're gonna be using a little fence here made out of logs. Now this might be expensive for your first couple of nights, but you know what? Just leave that for last and just keep everything inside. I guess once you have iron tools and a full set of iron armor, then I think you'll have enough logs for all of this. Now, this is one of the cheap parts of the detailing that we're going to be doing. And instead of using a fence, like the normal fence that you craft, it's because sometimes that doesn't work enough. Because when you're trying to do if you're trying to get the shape that I'm going for, sometimes it doesn't work out because it just connects like Legos, and then that's not cool. Well, of course it's connecting like Legos as well, but I think you get the point if you've seen fences like that before. So now that we have a whole fence there made out of logs, we're obviously gonna need some gates to get in. and so no creepers or anything gets in. So yeah, some fences there, and after we put the fences, we're gonna be putting some torches. Wait, nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, we just collapsed. We're gonna be putting some good little torches so it lights up the house around us, and you know, so creepers don't spawn in our little yard. And we're gonna be doing it on both sides. I would be using lanterns, but sometimes torches just work better. Like sometimes in the mine, where you could have the torch, the item frame, and the anvil, which you could do lots of stuff if we do lots of tricks with item frames and blocks above the item frame. So yeah, that's it. We're gonna be putting some berry bushes if you have those around, so creepers or anything like that don't just walk into your face. Look, let me show you. If you put a zombie in the middle of some berry bushes, then they actually just stay there. Look, see? So since they know that they're going to take damage, well, not yet because they haven't grown. Berry bushes are actually safe to decorate your house with. Because you might be thinking, oh, a creeper can just walk through the top of the wall you made over the hill, but with the bushes, it's not gonna happen because they're just gonna stop in their tracks. I'm gonna go speed this up so you don't get bored. All right, here we go. So yeah, that's a little basic layer of defense, if that's all you wanted. So since you've now got your defense up, you're ready to go. That's what I would do. I got a little bit of inspiration from one of my builds that I tweeted out. So yeah, if that's all you want. And I hope you have a nice day. Consider liking if you want. If you like the video, of course, and also if you want. And subscribe, please. You don't have to, but I'd like to. But of course I would like to subscribe to myself. But I hope you guys would consider subscribing to me too. Now, of course, if you're going to be playing in survival, you're going to need a food source from somewhere. So in a couple of Hobbit pictures I've seen, Hobbit house pictures, there's usually some farm with some wheat. And they're grown, so we're going to be the same here. It's just going to be like my first build tutorial on the quick starter house, a bit like that. So yeah, I think you get the basic idea. I'm just going to be planting some seeds there, and then I'm going to expand a little bit so you could grow more things. As you can see, I'm using a netherite hoe because diamond is no longer the best, unfortunately. So rip. Oh well. Oh, the reason I'm stopping randomly is because, you see, I'm using a different account for the time lapse, and I have to move it so you can see what I'm building from that video, because I lost a part of building the log fence because the camera wasn't aimed accordingly. So yeah, that's why I'm stopping randomly. So yeah, that's it for the farm. There's nothing else. The berry bushes are actually free food. The only problem with eating berries is that you're going to be eating all the time, and sometimes to get the berries you're going to lose a couple hearts, and then I had the whole set of iron leggings break because I had to go into the berry bushes. That's not very proud to say. So in this case, I would be using leaves to decorate the house, but I got a different idea that I'll show you later. But you know, the easiest part of the whole thing, the second easiest part after the farming, would be, oh, I'm using a gold shovel, not another. Nice. That making a path from the gate to the door, because you're gonna be going to the door lots of times. So yeah, this is make it look used and stuff. I have a couple of blocks there to detail the little pathway. Except pathway blocks, which is just right-clicking on grass with the shovel. That's gonna be the main thing. So yeah, because it's pathway. You know, like yeah, I think you know what I mean. So it takes a little while to get this detailed up because sometimes you don't want it to be too fat or too thin, and then you don't want to use too many of the same block or else it'll look like a mess. Yeah, sometimes paths aren't the easiest things to make, which is why I'm editing it from time to time, because I'm not sure whether it's too much or too little. Oh yeah, and the stone buttons actually are to make some to imitate as pebbles. You know, there's no actual pebbles in the game. We're gonna be using buttons, so you know, make it look a little bit more detailed. So that's it, really, for the pathway. And last but not least, I would be using the leaves to like circle around the little Hobbit hole, but here I'm coming up with a new idea. But I won't share it yet because we're going to be giving some other green to the build. There I am getting the logs. So yeah, instead of having leaves circle around the build, I'm actually considering whether I should build a tree. I'm not good at custom trees, but I'm not bad. I'm decent, I suppose. So yeah, we're gonna be doing this. Of course, you don't have to copy this block by block. I wouldn't recommend copying my tree block for block because it's kind of not that great. But I mean, it's fine if you're just starting out with custom trees. I want to get better at them, but you know, I'm not really building custom trees. I'm just building Hobbit holes. And oops, yeah. So what? I just saw this one green video once, and then you know, hey, I know how to do this now, I suppose. So I'm using 3 different types of these to try to give it some more detailing, because you don't want just a bland oak leaves, even though oak leaves are actually my second favorite leaf. Look, I won't speed this up because you might need this. I definitely would. So I'm not gonna speed this up. I'm just gonna shut up and enjoy the little tree building. So yeah, that's the tree. It's not the best looking tree in the world, but I hope that, you know, you improve off of it, and yeah, I just hope you improve off of it, and you know, have a good time with this new house that I've built for you. Well, I haven't built for you, but I think you know what I'm saying. So anyway, that's the whole house. I'm stuck. I'm trying to get good. Oh, of course, how could I forget the bees? These bees, what they do is that they if you have in the flowers, they're gonna go getting pollen from your flowers, and then they're gonna put it on your crops, so you know your crops grow faster. Only 3 bees in one nest though, so you could have like an entire bee farm if you want. So I'm just gonna be putting some bone meal here for some flowers and grass. Don't overdo it, or it's just gonna end up like a mess. All right. So there we go. That's the whole house. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm sorry if this took too long to record. I had other footages, but they weren't good, and the best one I had, I lost it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more build tutorials and streams coming up soon, please leave a like, subscribe, and please click notifications. Say anything you want in the comments. Just don't be a jerk for no reason, and I'll see you all later. Bye.